Welcome to IELTS Listening. Today we study IELTS 15, Test 1, Part 1, Bankside Recruitment Agency. This part has 10 questions, all note completion. Remember the word limit, one word and or a number per blank. All 10 questions use keyword location. Listen for keywords in the questions to find the answers. 3 key strategies. First, predict the answer type. Second, catch the listening anchor words. Third, watch for corrections and spelling traps. This is a phone call between friends. Amber asks William for information about a recruitment agency, and William gives details. The first topic covers the agency's basic information. It includes questions 1 to 3 from turn 1 to turn 4. The second topic is about the contact person and job types. It includes questions 4 to 7 from turn 5 to turn 8. The third topic is about job requirements and skills. It includes questions 8 to 10 from turn 9 to 11. The heat map shows questions 1 to 3 are in the first topic, questions 4 to 7 in the second, and questions 8 to 10 in the third. Watch for traps, corrections, spelling traps, and format changes. Be careful when listening for these. Now we move to the question-by-question part. Pause the video and try to predict the answer type for each question. For question 1, you need to write the agent's last name. The recording will give the first name first, then spell the last name. Pause and predict the answer. The question asks for the agent's name. The keyword is agent. William says, "The agent I always deal with is called Becky Jamieson." When you hear agent, pay attention. William says Becky Jamieson, but Becky is the first name. The question asks for the last name. Then he spells Jamieson, so the answer is Jamieson. Answer confirmed, Jamieson. Remember to capitalize the first letter. Spelling Jamieson. Question 2 asks for the best time to call. The blank comes after in the, so the answer should be a time period. The question asks for the best time to call. The clue is best to call. Listen for words that give advice. The recording says, "I wouldn't call her until the afternoon," meaning it's better to call in the afternoon. The answer is afternoon. So the answer to question 2 is afternoon. Be careful with the spelling. Question 3 asks for a type of skill that is important. Listen carefully to find which skill is really emphasized. The question asks for good skills. The blank comes after good and before skills, so we need a noun that describes a type of skill. William says what matters is not business skills or computer systems, but communication. He first rejects 2 options, then gives the real answer. William clearly says communication is what really matters, so the answer is communication. Note the spelling, COMMUNICATO. Question 4 asks how long temporary jobs usually last. Listen for the discussion about job length. The answer is a time unit. The question says usually for at least 1, so we need a word for a time period. Listen for month and week. In the dialogue, Amber first says she wants a job for at least a month, but William says it's more likely to be a week at first. Notice this change. Here's a trap. Amber first says month, but William corrects it to week, so the correct answer is week, not month. So the answer for question 4 is week. Note the spelling, W-E-E-K. Question 5 asks about the usual hourly pay. Listen for numbers and price expressions. The question asks about the usual hourly pay. Listen for words like hourly rate or pay. In the recording, William says the hourly rate is about £10 and 11 if you're lucky. Note that usually corresponds to 10. The recording directly gives the hourly rate as about £10, so the answer is 10. Question 6 asks what to wear to the interview. The blank comes after wear a, so the answer should be a specific item of clothing. The clue is wear a, so we predict an item of clothing. The listening anchor is dress smartly. When you hear it, the answer is coming. The recording directly says borrow a suit from mom. Suit is the answer. Write it exactly as heard. The final answer is suit. Don't be distracted by smartly. The question asks for a specific item of clothing. Question 7 asks what you must bring to the interview. Listen for a discussion about documents or items. The answer is likely a specific thing. The question asks what must you bring. The keyword is must bring. Amber first asks about certificates, but William says they are not needed. This is a distractor. Then Amber asks, what about my passport? William replies, oh yes, they will ask to see that. The answer is passport. So the answer to question 7 is passport. Note the spelling P-A-S-S-P-O-R-T with double S. For question 8, we need to fill in what aspect the interviewer asks each applicant about. Listen for the description of interview questions. The answer is a noun. The question asks about what aspect of each applicant. William says they ask basic questions about personality. The key word is personality. The recording directly says they ask basic questions about personality. The answer is personality, copied directly. Don't be distracted by plans for the future mentioned later. The answer for question 8 is personality. Pay attention to the spelling. For question 9, you need to fill in something you receive at the interview that helps you. Pause and predict the answer type. The question asks what you receive at the interview that helps you. The listening anchor words are interview and benefit. The recording says the interview will give you feedback so you can improve next time. The answer is feedback, directly dictated. So the answer for question 9 is feedback. Note the spelling F-E-E-D-B-A-C-K. The last question asks what is less involved in applying for jobs. Listen for how easy or difficult the process is described. The question says less, so the blank needs a noun. Listen for a word that goes with less. William says this way takes a lot less time, meaning it takes much less time. Less time directly matches the question. So the answer is time. The recording directly says less time. Copy the word as is and mind the spelling. Now let's summarize the key tricks in this listening test. A format trap means the recording says a spoken form, but you must write the written format. For example, in question 5, the recording says 125, but the answer must be 125. Remember this trick. Next, let's review the key vocabulary from this test. Now let's look at the key vocabulary and spelling points for each question. Question 1 answer is Hector. Note the H is silent. Spelling H-E-C-T-O-R. Question 2 answer is Cromwell. Note ow sounds O. Spelling C-R-O-M-W-E-L-L. Question 3 answer is 0777796545532. Note the connected numbers. Don't miss the 0. Question 4 answer is south. Note th sounds th. Spelling S-O-U-T-H. Question 5 answer is 125. Note 125 must be written as 125. Question 6 answer is silver. Note sounds spelling S-I-L-V-E-R. Question 7 answer is twin. Note twa sounds twa, spelling T-W-I-N. Question 8 answer is parking. Note R sounds spelling P-A-R-K-I-N-G. Question 9 answer is library. Note R sounds spelling L-I-B-R-A-Y. Question 10 answer is brochure. Note ch sounds sh, spelling B-R-O-C-H-U-R. That's all for this test. Remember the format trap. In the exam, pay attention to converting spoken forms to written formats.